First of all, I'd like to say on behalf of our university and our players, I want to say thank you to the Van Andel Center for having us as participants. It's been first class since we got into town, and they're taking care of all the teams that are competing here, so I want to say on behalf of our university, thank you for that. Second of all, I want to give Bowling Green credit. As you saw tonight, it wasn't a 4-0 game. It's no different than it has been really through the second half of the season in the WCHA, and it's a bounce here, it's a break there. Shots were even today. Guy sitting to my right here did a real good job of pulling our bacon out of the fire when we needed to, and the guy on the other side of him did a good job at killing penalties tonight. Scores a shorthander, has an assist. I thought he impacted the game also. So we feel fortunate to be moving on. Bowling Green, we've played now 5 times, and every one of them was an absolute battle. So I want to give congratulations to Bowling Green, Chris Bergeron, their program, because it was an absolute war out there tonight. So, questions?
Questions from student athletes?
Bryce, what was the key to your guys' penalty killing tonight and shutting down the BG power play?
I thought it had a lot to do with communication and obviously some draws there just to get it down, and blocking shots. I thought we had a few pretty big block shots.
Bryce, can you talk about your own shorthanded goal?
It was just, I think, a little miscommunication there by the goalie and their defenseman. I was lucky enough to grab the puck behind the net and put it in.
Something that is so standard for a goalkeeper to flip it off to his teammate, and you're just kind of sitting there like normal, and nothing ever happens, ever. And then you're able to grab it, you know, I mean, what was going through your head when you saw it sitting there and you're like, whoa?
That was actually one of our keys was get pressure on there on the penalty kill and get a good forecheck. So, you know, I was just listened and tried to get pressure on the goalie and the defenseman.
Is that something where you're trying to beat a guy there? I mean, do you notice the miscommunication in that part, or are you just trying to get down low there? Or?
No, I'm just trying to beat that defenseman there and get the puck and hold it below the goal line there, kill off a little more time.
Any other questions from the student athletes?
Cole, just feel like you seeing things well tonight, and talk about maybe the way the penalty kill was in front of you.
Yeah, I saw the puck really well tonight, I thought, and compared to I think Saturday night of Northern Michigan, I thought I saw a lot better. I knew I kind of owned my team a little bit because I made it a little bit tougher on them than I should have, but the penalty kill was good, as always, as it has been the whole year. I don't think they got too many shots on net. They were just blocking everything, so it was good.
Cole, what does it mean to get the shutout after the night you had against Northern last weekend on Saturday?
Obviously, it's a big bounce back. I didn't really think too much about last weekend, but I mean, it was good to do that, and I mean, at the end of the game, it seemed a lot further than it actually was, but yeah, it was definitely a good rebound from that. So.
Bryce, you blocked a shot there in the third period, I think. You kind of went off, and you came back on, but just, first of all, are you all right? And second of all, can you just talk about kind of the mentality of blocking shots as a team?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a little stinger there, and I'll be ready for tomorrow. And you know, it's Cole always has our back there, and either whoever is playing there, Williams or Huggins, you know, we owe him a lot, so we try to lay our body out there for him.
All right, thank you guys. Questions for Coach?
Mike, first of all, what does this win mean for you guys to win a WCHA Final Five game? I think it's the first one for the school. And
well, first of all, we've been trying to take strides as a program in the last 2 years, and I've had a lot of guys do a lot of the ditch digging, which you guys did this weekend already, and they're the ones that have to do the work, and so, you know, to see them be rewarded for what they put forth you're prideful of that, just because you do know the work that they put in. And the leadership core that we have with Johnny McGinnis and Chase Grant, Chase is usually kind of an unsung hero. You know, he immediately went to me after the first penalty that he took, he just said, he goes, you know what, coach, that was a bad one, I'll get it back. And he did that. So from the standpoint of our program trying to progress, it's another step. And the crazy thing about this game is you get about 4 or 5 hours to enjoy that, and then you gotta go right back and know that Bob Daniels, Ferris State, or Alaska Anchorage is going to be sitting there, and Matt Thomas are going to be looking at you in just over 24 hours, trying to win a championship just like you are. So it's a good step for us, but we've still got some work to do.
We've talked a lot about Bryce over the last 2 months here, but was this another step for him, did you think, tonight?
I think so. I mean, if you just follow the goals that he's deposited in the back of the net, when they've been, how important they've been. You know, you look at a guy that now has, I believe, 16 goals, and I think 2 or 3 on the power play. I think he's got 3 shorthanded goals. That's earning him, you know, because they're either shorthanded or they're 5-on-5. The rest of them are 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. And if you could see him go to work Monday through Thursday, I think you have a greater appreciation for what he brings to us. The guys get energy from him. And so he's a pretty selfless kid, as you can see here. First thing he wants to do is talk about somebody else. So we're happy to have him.
How much, in preparing for this game against Bowling Green, how much did you look at their power play and your own penalty kill coming in?
Quite a bit. Just because if you look at their history over the last 7 games, they've been clicking about 40%. Had some sleepless nights watching that videotape where it looked like they had it on a string multiple times over the past couple of weekends, and so what we did, it was something that we needed to get better at, because even ourselves against Northern Michigan, we gave up 2 power play goals on Saturday, a power play goal on Friday, and just what he talked about, we had a couple opportunities to block some shots, and we didn't. And so it was great to see the guys pick Huggy up.
Thank you.
One more question.
Mike, I found it interesting, Chris was talking about the second goal a little bit, and said that has been a communication thing's been a little bit of a Achilles heel for him, I think is what he said. Did you know that?
No, you know what, this goes back to the idea of just no, to answer that straight up. No, we didn't. One thing we didn't want to do was give them a lot of time to try and dictate from behind their net and get 4 guys all on the same page coming out of the zone. So it was something that was important to us of trying to put some pressure back there and try and cause some confusion. And Bryce, you know, he's nicknamed Greasy. He was slippery, you know, and he found a way to get into an area and score just a real big goal. As you said, Bruce, that's a game changer.